This is probably gonna be like a yap or something, but I just want to talk about music. Like, music is the most awesome thing ever created. Music, you just feel it in your soul and it connects people, and it's made society understandable, and it's made people easier to understand. There are people that reflect all of their emotions through music, whereas in other ways they couldn't have. When I think of this as an example, I think a lot of this is kind of niche, but like Nirvana and the kind of grunge artists, like Kurt was singing very real things that he was communicating through music. And he was talking about many issues in society that he disliked. And sometimes the songs were very blunt. And he expressed a lot of emotion. You know, you could kind of feel how he was feeling through his music. Same thing with Alice in Chains and other singers like Lane Staley, and even artists now, you know, that are just expressing themselves in ways that they couldn't be able to communicate without music. And the beauty of all of this is you can feel these songs. Like, having a relationship to a song is one of the most beautiful things ever. Because you could be having a rough day or, you know, down in the dumps, but that song comes on, whatever you're thinking of, and it just lightens your whole day. And you feel it deeply, and you feel the goosebumps every time you hear it. And you can't stop listening, you can't get enough of it. And that's the beauty of music. It's about connection and feeling it deeply. And where would the world be without music? It connects cultures, regions, areas, even countries in some standpoints. There's universal songs, you know, even the national anthems that bring people together. And, you know, there's music in the grocery store. There's music everywhere, music on social media. It's so important and it's so beautiful. And there have been many times in my life where a song has really gotten me out of a dark place. I can just put that song on and I just feel different. And even in the gym, you put on the music, get hyped up for your lift, or you're not feeling that great that day, and boom, you're back at it. Even sad music, when you're feeling emotional and you just need to let it all out, and you need to hear something that relates to how you feel, because you wouldn't be able to communicate that with someone else, but the artist communicates it with you, and you feel that, and you feel those emotions that artist is feeling in that standpoint, and you have a deep-rooted spiritual connection, and it's amazing. This world would literally be nothing without art. It would literally just be a rock, but yet all these artists create these amazing, wonderful pieces of art. And it's so interesting because it's subjective at the same time, right? Some person that can love a song, love an album, and the other person can be like, no, not for me. But at the same time, that song and album could be keeping someone alive. You know, when you judge certain music or certain genres, like that song, that genre could be keeping someone going. That song could have made someone run quicker and train harder and become better. That song could have made some of the greatest athletes ever. That's the power that music has. And in scientific studies, I know people train harder with music. I don't know what study it was, but it's like all over Instagram and stuff. Like, it's scientifically proven that with music, it helps boost your performance by a little bit. And I'm someone who feels music very, very deeply. Like, a song can really touch me in a certain place. Not being weird or anything. Like, my soul, not like, okay. And I find myself singing these songs a lot in my head to calm me down or just to regulate my body. Just because of how amazing these songs are and how catchy they are. And creativity in general is just a beautiful thing. And experimentation and adaptation and I don't know. I just love music. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like I can't stop thinking about music. Like, think about even when you're studying, you put on music and it helps you do better. And it might make you think of someone you haven't thought of in a while. You might see memories just from a song. And it's very cool how every song can mean something different to each person. A sad song can be happy for someone else. A happy song can make someone cry. Even metal, even heavy metal can make someone really feel emotional for something or miss a connection. And each artist has their own way of making songs and pushing their creativity to people, to find their audience. And some are more mainstream. Some people connect to more than others. And then there's those niche artists, the smaller ones that are really putting their soul out there to see who connects with them. Because at the end of the day, a song is a connection. You're connecting to the song. Some of your favorite songs are the ones that you feel most deeply. When I think of songs like that, I think of Imagine by John Lennon. I know things happen with John Lennon. I won't touch on that, but what a beautiful song. That song has connected so many people. They even played it at the Olympics back in 2010. It's a song about peace and understanding, and there's something about it when you just hear that song. You can't help but you almost feel angelic or wholesome or even sad, or you can't even explain the feeling. That song just touches so many emotions and touches so many people. That's what music is all about. Even rap music. Rap people has saved so many lives, has pushed so many people beyond their limits, whether how crazy or interesting it is. And even rap has been linked to other things, feuds, movies. Yeah, look at music and movies. Where would the movies we watch today be without music? The music in the background of a horror movie makes it more dramatic. The music at the end scene makes it more emotional. The music when their character is fighting makes it more intense. Music is meant to be felt deeply. It's more than just sounds. And it's interesting how a combination of sounds can make you feel so weak at times, so touched, so vulnerable. I'm confident to say that music makes the world go round. This planet would be nothing. And that's why I love music so much. So, yeah, if you guys love music, tell me down below. That was kind of a but I love music.